spot at the small forward. So this is the way it'll look tonight. You see Detlef Schrempf, he's starting. Smith's in the middle. LaSalle Thompson, that's a big, strong front line, brother. And Fleming and Person at the guards. Pippen, Grant, Cartwright, Vincent, and Jordan, the normal starting five for Chicago as we get ready for basketball here tonight. And at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll be selecting a Miller Lite All-Star Player of the Game. Miller Lite will make a $100 donation to the Pacers Charity Stripe Foundation on behalf of tonight's Player of the Game. Well, in the last two meetings here in Chicago, the attitude in the pivot slick has been for Bill Cartwright to just grab Rick Smits and work him over and beat him to a pulp if he can do it, and he's done it twice.
Well, he's been very physical with Rick, and Cartwright had a big ball game. That's the big thing about Chicago. When you look out there, you know what Michael's going to do, but if you let Cartwright have a big one, and Vincent, and then Paxson off the bench, and Pippen, why, then you're going to be in serious trouble.
Here we go. Ball tipped in the air. Pacers have it. Smits got it and tipped it out of the circle to Vern Fleming, and away we go. Pacers have the first possession. Let's see now who is covering who here. Who does Michael Jordan have? We're just going to take a look and see how they line up defensively. He has Detlef Schrempf right now. Schrempf trying to back him down. Fake, double team, goes up over Jordan. Didn't get it. Cartwright has the rebound.
Somebody take him.
And Chuck Person has opened on Michael Jordan here defensively. Detlef Schrempf, meantime, is out with Vincent. This is kind of an interesting match here. Cartwright on Smits. Grant and LaSalle Thompson, at least Vern Fleming, covering Pippen for the moment.
They're going inside.
Cartwright drives in strong. Offensive foul. Wipe it off.
Oh, LaSalle, boy, he'll step in there and take the blast, won't he?
He did indeed. Ron Oleksiak made the call, the rookie official.
Here's Cartwright going to the hoop, and LaSalle just stood in there and took that 240 or 50 or 60 pounds.
So Cartwright with his first. Chicago back the other way. No score. We're just underway from Chicago Stadium tonight. Downstairs, Pippen stole the ball. Chicago has it back. Vincent driving. Offensive foul again. How about that? Chuck Person got to the spot.
Here he comes. Here comes Vincent. You're going to see Chuck come from the other side. At perfect position.
Excellent. And the ball goes over. So Indiana has it right back. They'll attack again. 1 minute old in the ball game. Neither team has scored. Detlef Schrempf around a screen. LaSalle Thompson really didn't roll off of it. It's stolen away, and look out!
Here it is!
Michael Jordan coast to coast after the steal. And Chicago leads it by 2.
They pay their money to see that, Billy.
Pacers cannot afford to turn it over to Jordan in that position. Schrempf with the left hand. Whoa, missed badly. Here's Jordan. And picked up by Chuck Person. Vincent out of the corner. Sam Vincent with his first 2. And the Chicago Bulls are out of the blocks with a 4-0 lead. So Fleming will bring it across. Vincent is on him. LaSalle Thompson. Chuck Person covered by Jordan. Out front to Fleming. He'll fire it.
We need one.
Didn't get it. Jordan gets the rebound. Hooks up the floor. Oh, what a pass! Grant! He was fouled on the drive to the hoop. Vern Fleming, I think, yes. That's number 1 on him. First on the team. See this great play by Jordan a few moments ago.
Here. Yeah, this is a great play. This is what he's all about right here.
It was Pippen who actually poked the ball away. And so Horace Grant to the foul line. Pacers off to a very, very slow start here. Scott Skiles off of the Pacer bench comes in. See if they can get that offense moving a little bit. So Detlef Schrempf goes right to the bench. And that means Person goes back to the small forward spot. An indicator, I guess, Slick, that it wasn't flowing very well with Chuck in the back line. Grant gets them both, 6-0. And the Pacers have not scored. 2 minutes old in the ball game. Fleming. Pippen is on him.
Very quick, Pippen.
They're looking to post downstairs. Person on a baseline. Nope. Pippen got the rebound. And here comes Chicago. You don't want to get too far behind. You got to be able to see their tailpipe. Grant didn't get it. Thompson couldn't grab the rebound. Cartwright, the third shot. He got it in.
Yeah, we're going to have to call a timeout, I think.
Yeah. 8-0. And Skiles will bring it across the timeline. Going to work, and timeout will be called. They'll take a 20 here. Indiana is going to use a 20-second timeout. And, well, this happened at New York Slick. The Pacers got way behind early, and certainly getting a good start has been a real tough challenge for this team. Remember, they're not totally healthy here tonight, and that may have something to do with it.
Well, you can't dig holes, on the road. If you dig holes on the road, it's really tough to get back in them, get back in the ball game. But we started off shooting poorly again, and several turnovers. So
Chicago, not only is it a shutout, Chicago twirling a shutout in score, but also in rebounds. Indiana has yet to get a rebound in this game. Isn't that something? There's big Rick Smits. He looked from the end zone camera as the Pacers will inbound it. They very much need a basket. They get it into Big Rick, drops it to Person, penetrating strong, traveling as he moved into the paint, and Indiana turns it over. So the ball goes right back. And it'll be tossed in from the sideline. Chicago has it back. 8-0 Chicago. Scottie Pippen. Cartwright hands it right back to him. Pippen slipped a little bit. Off a screen is Vincent. Vincent has 4, and that lead is now up to 10-0. And Indiana will go on the attack. Now Jordan has picked up Vern Fleming now. Looking for a chance to blast it in. Look at Jordan really working on him. They get it to Chuck Person. They try to double team. Ball was poked away by Jordan on the double team. Well, he can slap a double team on you about as fast as anybody in the game. Jordan missed the shot. Rick Smits claims the rebound. That's the first board for Indiana in the game. Scott Skiles driving. Look at him go. Missed the shot. Vern Fleming got the rebound up and in. And it took the Pacers to 3.5 minutes to get that first field goal. Fleming and the Pacers are finally on the board. 3.5 minutes to get going with their offense. Out front, Vincent. Didn't get it. Thompson on the miss. Got the rebound. Pacers have the ball back now, and they'll try to cut into an 8-point deficit. Skiles downstairs. They've got Smits. They haven't really tried to go at him yet. In his direction, Fleming missed a shot, but got his own rebound. It was blocked. LaSalle Thompson tried to bang it in. No. Rebound fought for, and Grant gets it. Chicago has the ball back, and here they come. Jordan, Skiles on him, was forced behind the basket. Pippen will shoot it. No, he passed it. And the shot was missed there. Point-blank shot, and Michael Jordan missed one. How about that? He wasn't anticipating the pass. That's a rare time you'll catch Michael caught on a play.
Nobody's got Chuck over there. Short.
Three-pointer didn't get it. Bounces to Jordan. There was nobody near the basket. The rebound. Pippen on the breakout.
Defensive transition is not good. Not good. They're not getting back.
Oh, Dick Versace did not like that last play. And a timeout will be taken. Indiana will take it to see if they can get back into this game. They trail by 10. Score of the ball game at 7:17 first quarter. It's the Bulls 12, the Pacers 2. Another sellout. This is number 68 straight for the Bulls here at Chicago Stadium, and they are seeing the Bulls really slap on some defense here early in this game, and the Pacers are stone cold here beginning the game slip.
You can't shoot those kind of numbers and win anything.
Now they're having all kinds of problems, and the Bulls clicking right along at 50%, which is about their average for the year. They average just over 50%. Vern Fleming across the timeline. Skiles. Pacers need to go to work here. They're going against trapping pressure. LaSalle Thompson. Skiles faked the three-pointer. Person will try to get one. Nope, too long, and Jordan has another rebound. Boy, he has a slew of rebounds early in this game. Drives on Fleming, gets right around him, and was fouled as he drove to the hoop. So Jordan will get to the foul line, and it will go against LaSalle Thompson. His first, team's second. And Jordan gets to the foul line where he is a deadly foul shooter. But you know what? His foul shooting numbers this year have fallen off. He is not. He's about 6-7 points below. Normally he shoots around 90%. He's shooting 83.4 right now.
That upped it a little bit.
Yeah.
He shoots so many of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he gets there. He's not only great in quality, but quantity. So Jordan has 4 points in the ball game, and now that lead is back up to a dozen now. With a 14-2 Bulls lead. Indiana still struggling to try to find some way to get it going for them. You see the time. We're approaching the halfway point of the first quarter of play. Thompson, now we had a whistle in there as Person was trying to cut through, and I think Pippen held him. Or no, it was Cartwright. And Cartwright has 2. How about this for a change? Cartwright with 2 quick fouls here. First team foul called, and Dave Corzine will get off the bench. He'll be coming in as the first man off of the bench tonight. Dave coming off a good outing in 17 minutes against Seattle. He had 8 points and 7 rebounds. So he's coming into this one off of a good game.
We ought to work Rick Schmitz in deep now against Corzine with Cartwright out of there.
And they're going right to him. Slick hit it right on the nose.
What we need to do.
Jordan trying to double team. Schmitz turned the other way. Didn't get the shot, and Vincent got the rebound. Oh, he wanted to pull the trigger. He kind of lost the ball. He was thinking about pulling the trigger on that. Looking downstairs, Grant pops out. Up it goes. Missed badly. Ball tipped out of bounds. The Pacers couldn't control it. How about that? Man. Well, this Chicago team, I'll tell you who they've given a lot of trouble this year is Milwaukee. Milwaukee cannot beat these
Isn't that
guys.
amazing?
Yeah, it really is. And it's incredible when you consider Milwaukee has a considerably better record. Jordan. But the thing is, Milwaukee has trouble when a team has one really outstanding athlete like a Jordan. Vincent knocks it down. He has 6 first quarter points. And that lead is now up to 14. And Detlef Schrempf getting back off the Pacer bench, ready to come back in. Well, Pacers have to be very, very careful in here. Scotty Skiles faked it. Got it pretty well covered. Fleming. And knocks it down.
Burns got our 4 points, and I was beginning to think if we didn't get something started here, we might end up scoring the lowest amount of points in 1 quarter in history.
Yeah, and if you were curious what that is, it's 3 points. The Sacramento Kings were the team that did it. And that was last year. Corzine, they double him. Downstairs, Grant. Do they count it? No basket. Nope. Foul beforehand. It was on Skiles on the floor. His first. Team's third. Detlef Schrempf comes in, and Chuck Person goes to the bench. So right now the Pacers have Skiles and Fleming at the guards. The forwards are Thompson and Detlef Schrempf and Rick Schmitz in the middle. Schmitz getting back defensively, goes over to Jordan. Pippen. Schrempf covering him, and then he overthrows Horace Grant, who was his target down on the baseline, out of bounds, and the Pacers have the ball right back. Halfway through the first quarter of play, and the Pacers have only 4 points to their credit. Vern Fleming, a little screen from Skiles, took it to the hoop. Jordan blocked the shot on him. Vern wanted a foul on that one. Jordan driving, and the rebound slammed in by Grant. Horace Grant. Schmitz was there to force Jordan to adjust the first shot. But on that second one, Grant got the easy slam. And we have a foul underneath the hoop as Detlef Schrempf was trying to come across. And Sam Vincent is called for trying to fight through the screen. Vincent with his second. That's number 2 on Chicago for the quarter. And John Paxson comes in off the Chicago bench. This is the guy in our last telecast who really killed the Indiana Pacers.
22.
At a season high, 24 points.
Michael creates so many shots for him.
Good head fake by Skiles and gets the jumper. Scotty knocks it down. That's the first Pacer other than Vern Fleming to score in the ball game, and the lead at 12. 18-6 Chicago. Pippen trying to post Grant downstairs. Corzine's open on the backside. Overshot it, long rebound, tipped around, and Grant got it. Pippen. No. Another long rebound. Vern Fleming couldn't find that ball. Tried to reach back for it. Jordan for 3. So Jordan with 7. And it's a 21-6 ball game. Largest lead of the ball game for Chicago. Downstairs to LaSalle Thompson. Goes up. Didn't get it. Schmitz following twice and got it in. Rick Schmitz with his first 2, and boy, they need a big game. Pacers need a big game from him. 21-8. Grant downstairs. Good try there by LaSalle Thompson to steal the ball, knocked to the sideline, and it'll be put in underneath the Pacer basket. Chicago has it. Paxson, Dave Corzine in 3-point land. Corzine, who played his high school and college ball here in the Chicago area. Jordan driving to the hoop. Didn't get it. The tip, no. Couple of tips in there. Out of bounds. No, it's saved. Chicago gets it back, and right now they're doing everything better than the Pacers. Grant, he was stripped from him. And the Pacers have it back. I think Schrempf with the strip. Driving to the hoop, went up for it, and Pippen knocks it out of bounds.
So far, it's been one of those nights, Billy.
Boy, it really has. And the timeout is going to be taken by the Chicago Bulls here. We have 3:14 remaining, first quarter of play. It's the Chicago Bulls 21 and the Indiana Pacers 8. Well, it's a great week for NBA basketball with the Pacers. Tomorrow, you talk about murderer's row, you're looking at it right there. The Detroit Pistons, Thursday, the Boston Celtics on Pacer Mug Night. You want to be there for that? You won't get mugged, but I guess you get a free mug. And Saturday, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls on Pontiac Ladies Night. All three games, 7:30 start. Away we go. Right now, Jordan has 6 rebounds. As you see, Skiles knock one down. He has as many rebounds as the entire Pacer team at this point. Double team. Paxson, 21-10 now. Oh, Pacers able to steal the ball. Now it's loose.
Look at that.
Ball's all over the place. Holy mackerel. Should have wiped that off, I guess, when we stopped for that timeout, huh? There's some butter on that or something.
Scotty's really trying to get him going.
Well, the ball poked in there. Foul. Corzine, I think, from behind. It is.
Foul on Dave Corzine. It's his first.
And for Corzine, that's number 1 on him. Team's 3rd. As we approach the 2-minute mark, we're at 2:48 remaining, first quarter of play. It'll be tossed in by Detlef Schrempf. Vern Fleming. Downstairs to Rick Smits. That's where they want to go. They kick it out front to Skiles. Fleming on the drive. Laid it up, and he'll get shots. Pippen, I think, who picked up the foul. And for Pippen,
on Scottie Pippen,
that is personal foul number 1, 4th team foul. That's the last one that Chicago can now give. So at 2:36 for the quarter, Vern Fleming gets to the foul line, where he will have 2 shots, shooting about 77% on the year.
You know, it's absolutely amazing. If he hits these 2 free throws, we're only down 9 points.
Yeah.
It seems like we should be down 40.
Well, you know, right? You know, you're right about that. I guess that's the optimistic thing to come from the Chicago got out so fast, and now Indiana has been cutting into it a little bit. And they're down 9 points. They were at one time down 15, so they've sliced a good portion off of that. John Paxson. Skiles is on him. Pippen got the ball back. Now they'll go Jordan on the other side. Detlef Schrempf is on him. They throw away from the double team. Corzine's the open man. Didn't get it. Rebound Vern Fleming. Pacers will try to capitalize here as they move it up. They floor it quickly. Skiles shoots it. Nope. And oh, did Jordan go up there? Gets the rebound. Paxson tried to feed it inside. Smith stole the ball, knocked it over the sideline. 10 seconds or 5 seconds for station identification right here on the Pacers Television Network.
This is WXIN 59, Indianapolis.
Tough place to toss the ball in. Right there at the junction of the end line and sideline. They get it into Dave Corzine, 15 to shoot. Paxson. Jordan. Fake to the baseline. Pippen tosses it out. Look at the Bulls move the ball right here. Corzine. Oh, he's missed a couple. Normally, you know, over a period of time, he'll knock those down. He's a good shooter.
That's his game, really, is to hang around outside and make Jordan create something for him to get the open shot, but he's missed 3 straight shots.
He has indeed, and that has slowed Chicago down a little bit. He's had some openings. Normally, he knocks shots like that down. Minute 34 left in the quarter, 12 to shoot. Look at Skiles going, peeling off toward the wing. Vern Fleming, nearly stolen away. He got the ball back, drives into the hoop, and gets it.
Down to 7.
Mr. V has an 8-point first quarter going. V for victory. I think that's what he'd like to see tonight. Chicago on the attack. Pippen. Jordan trying to drive around Smits. Corzine again, the open man.
Well, he's not even close.
Oh, you're right. And normally he's razor sharp from there.
This is what hurts, though.
Pippen driving. Jordan! And Smits stopped him cold, but drew the foul. And that was a professional foul, and Jordan just said to him, I know you had to foul me. That's all right. Smits with his first.
Here's Scotty on the layoff. Now watch Michael, how high he gets up. Boy, he was going for the slammer there.
Oh, yeah. And the foul is called. Jordan gets to the line. 7-point first quarter. Those are the numbers on him going into this game. The Bulls played without him against Boston, and they lost the game by 11, but the game was not that close. Boston had a 20-point lead at the end of the first quarter and got it up to 32 before they called off the Dogs.
You take him out of this lineup, and it would create some serious problems. He only had 18 against Seattle in his last outing, but he had a groin pull, but he looks totally healthy tonight.
Oh, and he had those 13 assists and 8 rebounds to go with it, so he plays the complete game. Shrimp to Vern Fleming. Smits with Grant on him. And tipped over the sideline, and with 9 seconds left, Greg Hodges comes in, and Jordan gets a breather. So Hodges seeing his first action here. Number 2 in three-point shooting on the Bulls at 36% as he comes in. LaSalle Thompson, it's tipped to the sideline and out of bounds. And 7 seconds on the shot clock. Schrempf has it. Pacers would need a quick shot here. Fleming. He's going to go ahead and take it.
He's got it going. Vern's got it going. That's 10.
Great quarter for him. Vern Fleming with 10, and the Pacers have pulled it right back to 7. 30 seconds left in the quarter. The Pacers should have the last shot. Oh, Charles Davis, who just came in, ended up right on top of our bench here. Whoa, easy. Those monitors cost money, Charles. They almost gave our friends at Trio Video, who provide the remote here, a heart attack.
I'm glad I didn't have a Coke sitting here.
All right, Indiana has it back. There's a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. You're looking at the game clock. Vern Fleming into Smits, goes up for the shot, and hits it. And the Pacers have come roaring back here. They trail by 5. Here is Davis firing a long one. He didn't get it. Pacers have the ball back. Can they get off a shot from half court? Skiles! And Indiana has come roaring all the way back. They trail it by 5 through 1 quarter. It's the Bulls 23 and the Pacers 18, right here on the Pacers Television Network. From the entries received, and if you guessed correctly, you could win that camcorder. Well, the Pacers have changed things up a little bit. They have Randy Whitman in there, Stuart Gray to begin the second quarter play. Stuart has played very little in recent games, so he's getting a good shot in here. And against Cartwright, who is back in for Chicago. Double teaming there, Chuck Person back in the lineup. Dave Corzine working around. Hodges for 3. Just beat the 24-second horn. So Hodges starts off right where you would expect him to do it. He knocks down a 3-pointer. What a shot he has. Feed to Smith, driving to the hoop. Didn't get it, got his own rebound though. He'll try it again, passes it to Gray.
Nice play, Rick.
And Gray has his first 2. What a feed from Rick Smits. Pacers going big right now. They've got Smits, Gray, and Person up front. Randy Whitman and Skiles in the back line. Corzine, the hook shot. It was blocked! Rick Smits blocked it. He stoned him. Hey, Corzine wanted a foul and didn't get it. Now Smits is staying back.
Hit it, Scotty.
Skiles misfires on it. Corzine got the rebound. Smits is back now, and I have to try to go against him. Smits was back to play defense as the Pacers were on the break. Cartwright, boy, look at him just really put those elbows in there and spread out his body. They reverse it. Downstairs. Horace, no, that's Davis with a turnaround. Didn't get it. Gray was in there, managed to seal off the rebound. Cross courts it. Skiles did. The Person. Pacers got it right back. They cut it to 4 with a basket, and Smits does so. Rick Smits puts it in. 6 points for Big Rick. And the Pacers are right back in it here. And a 20-second timeout taken as Doug Collins does not like what he's seen. And what he has seen, obviously we're a little bit, this is right at the end of the first quarter for you, and boy did Indiana come roaring back after they had hit 1 of 9, you remember. And they have come roaring back. They hit, what would it be, 7 out of their next 13.
Well, they did get up to 0 for 1 of 11 or 12 before they got a little run there, but then Chicago dropped off too. They dropped from 50% down to 35 or 36, so we've gotten back in it. Now let's see what we can do.
If I would have told you that the Pacers starting forwards would not have scored, that Chuck Person playing at a guard would not have scored, and the Pacers would only be trailing by 5, will you believe it? Boy, it's been a strange game. 16-2 run right now for Indiana. They're on a big run. Outscored, excuse me, it was, let me take that back, not 16-2. The Pacers have outscored the Bulls 20-10. A block shot, Stuart Gray. He blocked Cartwright. Chuck Person, Skiles down the paint. Gets the shot. Oh, Skiles knocks home a big one. And the Pacers have it back to 2. 26-24. Oh, they're on a run. Corzine, he takes the shot and knocks down the shot. Dave Corzine with a nice one as he stepped out. That's his first 2. Well, you have to keep on shooting. That's the thing. You just have to keep on firing, and Corzine knocked one down. Randy Whitman has got a height advantage on Paxson if they decide to try to exploit that. Skiles.
Got him in there. There
Smith,
he is.
6 to shoot. Person will shoot it. It was blocked in the air. It was blocked in the air by Charles Davis. And Chicago has the ball back, leading by 4. So Indiana got it down to 2. They're right back in this ball game. Corzine, Paxson cutting to the hoop. They feed it to him. Not going to do much with it there with a heavy pressure. Look at Corzine drive. He hit the bottom of the the bottom of the rim.
Blocked by the rim.
Skiles. Fed to Stuart Gray. Right back to Skiles now. 14 seconds to run their attack. See, they're really working those 2 blocks heavy. Person off the screen.
There he got started.
There we go. Chuck Person has his first 2 points of the game coming here in the second quarter, and it's 28-26 in favor of Chicago. Boy, baskets are coming awfully hard. Hodges. Chicago's really been cut cold. Corzine trying to dribble with it. And a foul was called on Scott Skiles. That's his second. And the team's first.
Horace Grant back for Dave Corzine.
This is Corzine. There's Scotty on the foul coming over from, give a little help there.
Now Grant has come back in. LaSalle Thompson getting off the bench for Indiana. Horace Grant back in.
Here's trouble.
Hodges for 3. Have to really step out there on him. He has 6. And it's 31-26 Chicago. Lead is up to 5. Pacers have come all the way back from 15 down in the first quarter. Skiles driving, he got bumped. And that'll be on Horace Grant. Grant was forced to pick him up on the switch there. Number 1 on him, team's first.
This is Scotty on a drive going baseline. Now he went up, they could have put him on the line there.
Yeah,
really. He was going for the shot.
Common foul. Michael Jordan comes back in. It's always great when you have a guy like that to go back and bring back to help steady things down for you. John Paxson goes to the bench. Indiana has the ball back. Trail by 5. 4 minutes old, second quarter. Sal Thompson. Skiles, 12 to shoot. Looking, target man is LaSalle Thompson, didn't get it. And a rebound cleared off, and here comes Chicago. They look like a totally different team with Michael Jordan in there.
They are.
That's probably the reason. See what I mean? Michael Jordan hits the shot, and he has 11. And that kicks that lead up to 7 points now. Skiles. Oh, the ball came loose, tipped away and out of bounds, and Indiana still has it with 14 to shoot. Well, the Pacers would love to get one up here in Chicago if they can. Head back home to play Detroit tomorrow night. They'd love to finish off this little trek up here on the win column. They take a charter back home tonight after the game, so they'll get a good night's sleep back home. 7 to shoot. Person, that's for 3. Hit the front rim, long rebound. Person got it back. He'll go again, stripped by Jordan, out of bounds. And Dick Versace just threw his hands up as if to say, my goodness, did they ever call a foul on number 23? He thought there should have been one.
Chuck's been a little short tonight. He's been shooting so well, but he's been a little bit short tonight.
Good head fake there by Skiles to LaSalle Thompson.
Jump ball.
Yep, he was tied up there by Horace Grant. And so they will jump it up. Really went after this ball.
Scotty got him off their feet and made a nice pass into LaSalle, but he didn't make a strong move into the hoop.
So it'll be Jordan who will be jumping. Or no, I'm sorry. It is Jordan has a position in the back there. Now on the tip, let's see.
Stole the tip.
Stole the tap, they say. LaSalle Thompson did. So the ball goes over. And Dick Versace looking on and saying, well, what do you mean? I didn't see it that way. So away they go. Ball goes back. And Chicago has it back. They lead by 7. Jordan going for more.
Boy, he's got his outside game going tonight.
And that means he's doubly tough. 13 points for Jordan in the half, and the lead is up to 9 at 35-26. That makes things doubly tough. Fleming, you see the time now. Chicago's come roaring back. Pacers had it down to 2 in this quarter. And then Chicago's come roaring back. Fouls called.
Timeout.
Charlie Davis, I think.
Yeah, and so a timeout will be taken. We will pause. 6:38 remaining, the second quarter of the ball game. It's the Bulls 35 and the Pacers 26 on the Pacers Television Network. Indianapolis 4-6, 2:04. And away we go. Indiana has the ball back. They've been sitting on 26 for a goodly amount of time here. Fleming. See if they can dig in and try to get this deficit down. Goes to Chuck Person. Nope. Jordan just leaped up there and grabbed the rebound.
Chuck's jumper's a little bit on vacation tonight.
Jordan driving to the hoop. He went right over the top of LaSalle Thompson.
Travel.
And a traveling call as they fought for the rebound. He literally climbed LaSalle Thompson's back. He went right up his back. I am sure he had his knee right in his back. We had a very good, clear view of that. And boy, that brought Dick Versace up off the bench. LaSalle turned the other way to go for the rebound. And Jordan just went right up his back. Schrempf. Fleming. 8 seconds to shoot. Fleming driving to the baseline, comes up firing.
Oh, Vern.
Boy, Vern's got it going. A dozen points for Vern. 35-28, and it's a little bit of a drop for Indiana. Hodges to Cartwright. Pippen, he'll shoot it. Nope. Rebound, Cartwright tipped it out. They'll try again. That's what Indiana cannot afford to give up, Slick. Can't let them have those second shots. Too hard to beat these guys. Pippen. Hodges for 3.
He loves that corner. That's 3 of them from the same spot.
9 points for Hodges. He just kind of floats around there. And the lead is up to 10.
If he can play that way, he can last another 25 years.
Oh, you're right. He can play when he's 50. Person to the hoop, gets the field goal, and there will be a shot. And that one goes against Horace Grant. And for Grant, that'll be personal number 2, team foul number 3.
This is Chuck. He makes a nice move here. Kind of a little scoop shot. Got it up in there. He's going for 3 now.
So Chuck Person, who has 36 straight double-digit games, and will likely add to that tonight. He has 5 points for the game here, and it's a 38-31 Chicago lead. So Indiana gets a 3-pointer the hard way, I guess. Kicks it across to Pippen. Jordan's the open man. Too long. Cartwright got the rebound.
High bounces.
Yeah.
High bounces. They had him blocked out of there, but a high bounce, and they're getting those second shots.
LaSalle Thompson is playing against Cartwright right now. As Smits is going to the bench for a breather. Cartwright's the open man.
He can hit that, too.
Didn't get it. LaSalle Thompson claims it. Out of there come the Pacers. Skiles. And he'll bring it across. Indiana goes right to work. Thompson. The lob inside for Person. No way on that. Pippen was there to steal it. Gets the ball back. Did it count?
The basket.
Oh, and LaSalle Thompson is looking for the number of that runaway freight train that ran over him. Thompson with his second, team second.
His second, team second.
Pippen, of course, a tremendous athlete.
This is just a bad pass by LaSalle. Didn't get it up in the air. And here comes this is Michael. He's gonna hit Scotty out here on the wing. Now the reason that they put Scotty on the line is because LaSalle did have position, but he was right underneath the basket, and they call that floppy in the NBA. He didn't come out and set that position, so did not get the 3. Got a little chipped orange.
Did not convert it, and the Bulls by 9. Indiana with the ball. 4:20 remaining, second quarter of play. Pacers trying to get right back. They had it down to 2. LaSalle Thompson feeds it out. Skiles driving to the hoop. It's battered against the boards. And Chicago has the ball back.
Here comes the Express. There he is again.
Hodges again for 3.
There it is. That's 4 of them. Same spot.
All 4 in this quarter. Bulls are now 5 for 5 and 3-point field goals on the game. They are shooting the lights out from 3-point range. The lead is up to a dozen. Slicing Indiana apart with long-range shooting.
Listen,
Skiles, that's a
that's
three-pointer.
the way to retaliate, Scotty.
So Skiles knocks down a big home run ball, and it's 9 points for Skiles. Lead again at 9. So Indiana responds. Hodges thought about it. Inside to Cartwright. And he's called for traveling. Tried to make the big power move to his left.
Big Bill, look at that look on his face.
Oh,
He
yeah.
didn't like that very well,
Did
did
not
he?
like that at all as he rolled to the hoop. Well, the Pacers right now are going small on their front line, Slick. And taking Smits out for a breather. And they are 6'10", 6'10", deliberate kick. 2:24 second there.
They've got good quickness up there, though. Scottie Pippen is very quick at that forward spot, and so is Horace Grant.
Fleming. Driving. Oh, and he was hit Pippen. Not much doubt about that one. So Scottie Pippen gets it. It was a reach-around foul, but he really poked him pretty hard. Pippen has his second, Chicago's fourth team foul. That's the last one that they can give at 3:09 remaining for the quarter. Vern Fleming, fresh 24 now. Person from the baseline. Missed everything but LaSalle Thompson.
That was a pass. Oh, they got behind the defense.
Pippen puts it in, as that was a pass. A great feed up the floor, and Pippen has 6. 45-36 at lead at 9 again. Vern Fleming, Jordan trying to stay with him. Fleming's had a good first half. Chuck Person. Now Jordan switched off. Thompson's the open man. Nope. Rebound fought for. Person got it and put it in. The Bulls were caught fighting among themselves this time for the ball. Chuck Person now with 7 points on the quarter.
They just keep hanging in there. Oh, here's Hodges again.
For 3.
There's 5 in a row. He changed sides that time. He made it from the opposite corner.
Hodges is going for a career game at this rate. He has 15 points, 6 for 6 team-wise, and Hodges has hit 5 of 5.
2 minutes.
Fleming, down he goes, tip to the sideline. Inbounds Indiana, 9 seconds on the shot clock, and the Indiana Pacers are going to go ahead and call a timeout. We'll pause. With 1:57 remaining, second quarter of play, it's the Bulls 48 and the Pacers 38. Our telecast coming to you live and direct from the Windy City of Chicago, Illinois. And the Pacers and the Bulls hooked up in a game which one time saw Indiana ahead by 15 points, but Indiana roared back, cut it to 2, and then Chicago put on a little spurt, and they have it back up to 10, which is where it stands right now. As far as shooting from the field, the Pacers at 45, the Bulls at 44. But I'll tell you what, the three-point shooting for Chicago has been just electrifying. 6 for 6 as a team.
Well, Craig Hodges right now has got 15 points on 5 threes. 5 of 5 from the three-point area.
And the other three-point field goal to Michael Jordan. Inbounds pass, Skiles has it. They cut it to 8 with a hoop. Skiles goes for it. He nearly put that in. And there was a rebound battle in there.
Detlef Schrempf over the top.
So Schrempf picks up number 1.
His first.
Team's third.
First team foul.
And that's the first in the last 2 minutes. So the ball goes over. And Chicago has it back. Michael Jordan brings it across. Vern Fleming will come up to get him. Now they try to slap the double team on, forcing Jordan to give up the ball. Pippen didn't get it. Long rebound, and Schrempf was in the right place to grab that one. Vern Fleming. Jordan down defending. Well, he gets a real deep crouch. That's one thing I've noticed about Jordan. He gets a very deep crouch. He's down there ready to fish that ball away. That's how he gets so many steals.
Well, everybody talks about his offense, but he's an excellent defensive player, too.
Downstairs, kind of a slow pass going in there. And the shot clock will be reset to 5 seconds as Indiana has it back. But it's tough to lob one in from there. So now, Indiana will toss it in. Little Sal Thompson, he'll take the shot. Oh,
I wonder if he planned to do that.
Oh, you know he did.
Banked it in.
Yeah, approaching 1 minute to go in the quarter. Lead is 8. And Chicago with the lead and the ball. So trying to trap a little bit. Hodges to Grant. Boy, that leaves Jordan open for a moment. Now he's open in the corner.
Bingo.
15 points for Jordan. That matches Craig Hodges for the scoring lead for Chicago. Long jumper, three-pointer by Detlef Schrempf. Didn't go. Pippen has the rebound. Out comes Chicago going for more. Pippen on the return feed, slams it. Got it from Jordan and puts it in. Jordan gets an assist on it. Pippen with 8. And the lead is up to 12. So now the Pacers will go ahead and try to get a basket here. They cannot hold it the rest of the way. Chicago will have a possession. Skiles. They'll reverse it. And Vern Fleming goes right down the middle. He's open. Bounced around. Tip. LaSalle Thompson. He missed the dunk. He missed the dunk. And now Chicago back for the last shot. Jordan with 7.
He's going to do something. He's going to do something.
Driving to the hoop. Grant!
What a player. What a
Beat the
player.
horn. Grant beat the horn. You said it, Slick. He was going to do something. And boy, he did it. What a player. Everybody in the house knew what was going to happen, but no one could stop it from happening. And that's when you know that you have a really, really exceptional basketball player, Slick. Did a really nice job.
Well, I don't know how many assists he has right now, but
It was a solid job as far as Chicago was concerned. Pacers got out very, very slow in this game, and they really were punished for it. Shooting-wise, for the half, Indiana works out to about 42%. Chicago about 47%. The boards controlled by Chicago. They got a lot of second shots, and that really hurt them. Turnovers, well, the Pacers did a pretty good job. They only committed 7. You can't complain about that, but the three-point shooting, and boy, what a factor that has been, as the Pacers, they both launched the same number, but the Chicago Bulls have hit every one of theirs, and that's how it reflects in the individual scoring. Vern Fleming had a nice half for the Pacers, but you know, the Bulls, who had only 4 players that are averaging in double figures, and Hodges is not one of them. And he's up there with 15 points, Jordan with 15, Pippen with 8. And so they've passed the scoring around. All of Hodges' points came on three-pointers, almost all of them from the same spot in the second quarter. So he's done a rather amazing shooting job. Hodges did not miss a shot. All he took was three-pointers. He did have 1 assist on the half. So a devastating shooting performance by Chicago here, especially from three-point range, and that's the difference in the game, Slick.
well, it'll be interesting to see if we come out in the second half and stay with the trap, because John Paxson, there's another three-point shooter. They got 2 of them that are really good in Hodges and Paxson, and if you trap, chances are you're going to give up those three-point shots, Billy.
And Chicago is moving the ball well. I think they're doing a great job. I mentioned it early in the ball game. The thing is, they're not standing and looking at it. They're moving the ball, and that's where you eventually get people caught out of position.
Well, they run into this so much because everybody's double and triple teaming Michael anyway, most of the time, even in a man-to-man defense. So they're used to moving. They have to get good ball movement.
Yep, and they have done that. Bulls have the first possession of the third quarter. Vincent and Jordan are the guards, although Jordan is actually lined up on the block to begin the game. They have Pippen out front along with Grant and Cartwright. That's the guys up front. Cartwright from the baseline. Oh, and hits a jump shot. That was a tough shot. He hit it over the outstretched arm of Rick Smits. Very nice shot. And the lead is now up to the largest lead of the game at 16.
Let's see if we can make another run and get back in this thing.
Vern Fleming downstairs to Rick Smits. He wants to go right to work on Cartwright. Short of the mark. Tipped. Jordan was able to beat Vern Fleming to the ball. Had a little bit better of a bead on him. Vincent underneath. Cartwright. He's hammered. He got hammered there as the foul was called on Person trying to stop him.
This is Vincent on the pass to Cartwright underneath, and Chuck said, hey, you're not going to get that one up on the board.
Strategic foul right there. Teams first. Pacers have countered the second half. They started Chuck Person at the small forward spot. They started Skiles and Vern Fleming in the back line. Person, Smits, and LaSalle Thompson up front. Cartwright. And Cartwright now has 5 points for the game. And all of the Bulls' points here in the third quarter in the early moments. Pretty good foul shooter. It's hard to believe when you look at the way he shoots that he can shoot 76% of his foul shots.
I hope the young kids don't try to copy that.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to pay any attention to that, because that kind of straight arm shot of his is not the way they teach it. But he knocks him down somehow. Smits at the high post. Person a long one. Off the front rim. LaSalle Thompson got it. Indiana will do it again here. Fleming, he'll take that. And Vern knocks it in. Boy, Vern's having one of the better shooting nights that I can remember in the time we've watched him this year. Michael Jordan kicks it out. Vincent's the open man.
Found the open man again.
Vincent for 8. 60-42. An 18-point Bulls lead. Right now, the Pacers on the month of March are 3-3. Person lost the ball. Out of bounds. There are 500 teams to this moment on the month. And the Pacers have not had a 500 month this year. And Dick Versace was saying we're going to have to do things in small steps. And one of them, I know he would like to get a month where they're about 500 here, if at all possible. Vincent.
Again.
Oh, yeah, boy, he's open. The defense is really working hard to try to stop Jordan. And in the process, Vincent's been getting open. And now Jordan does have that triple-double.
He sure does.
As the Pacers take a 20-second timeout to talk things over here. Jordan now with 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. One of the fastest triple-doubles, maybe the fastest triple-double on record. Man, didn't take long, and he's done it 9 previous times. This telecast presented by authority of the Indiana Pacers and the National Basketball Association, solely for the entertainment of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, reproduction, or any other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the NBA is prohibited. And lead up to 20 big ones. And right now, Doug Collins, you see to his left, John Bach, the former head coach at Golden State. His other assistants, Tex Winter and Phil Jackson. Right now they have it all going their way, 62-42. As the Bulls have outscored the Pacers 8-2 beginning the third quarter.
Well, Michael is really working defensively, too.
Yeah. Well, he gets that real deep crouch on you. LaSalle Thompson, they got him posted in there, didn't get the shot. Grant flips it out of there. Vincent has to chase it down. And it goes to Scott Pippen. Feeds across court. Jordan, with Vern Fleming on him, tried to blast a pass in for Horace Grant. It's off of his hand and out of bounds. So the ball goes right back, and the Pacers have it. They can try to slice into this lead here. Well, you can't get it all back in one series or a couple of series. This is one of those things where you kind of have to be patient. Set a goal, try to get it down to a dozen or 10 at the end of the quarter, and then go get them. Mr. V didn't get it. Rebound, LaSalle Thompson. Let's see. It's a foul in there. Did it count? Cartwright got it. And Cartwright with his third, team's first.
This is the way you have to go to the boards. That's LaSalle.
It was before the shot. Common foul. That's Cartwright who got the foul, and Indiana has the ball with a fresh 24. Behind the back pass to LaSalle Thompson. Over the middle he goes. He's pretty tough if he can get over the middle like that. Thompson with 6. Nice little hook. That's one of the best shots in basketball, I think. It's very hard to stop, and it's relatively easy to do. Grant to the baseline. Smits blocked him. Chicago got the ball right back. 9 to shoot. Jordan for 3.
Oh, my.
Michael Jordan.
7 of 7.
Yeah, 8 of 8, I think now.
8 of 8.
Haven't missed one. And the turnover as the Pacers give up possession of the ball. Chicago has it right back with a 21-point lead and going for more. Now, Chicago had a 3-game losing streak here earlier. They broke it in a recent game. Now they want to add some. Cartwright knocks one down from the baseline. He has 8 and leads up to 23.
Very relaxed, just hitting every shot.
Yep, they're just clicking away, and the Pacers seem powerless to stop them tonight. Smits rolls it up and in. Rick Smits with 8 points. The rookie center for Marist. Doing a great job. Here's Pippen. Tried to blast a pass in there. It was knocked away by Smits. Off of his hand, it was tipped out of bounds. So at the end line, it'll be tossed in by the Bulls with 14 seconds to shoot. Vincent's the open man. Vincent just took it in on the inbounds pass, gunned it, and hit it. He has 12.
3 of 3 in this quarter.
He has really, as a number of people have, hurt the Pacers here in this game. Skiles thought about a three-pointer, now goes up for a two-pointer and gets it down. So Scott Skiles coming off the Pacer bench with 11. At 13 in the game against the New York Knicks with 6 rebounds. Double teaming pressure. Pippen kicks it out. Jordan for 3 again. I can't remember a shooting performance like this from three-point range. Jordan is 3 for 3. Hodges is 5 for 5, and that is 8 without a miss. And Indiana will go ahead and take a full timeout here to talk it over. We will pause. 7:52 remaining third quarter of play. The fans are applauding the Chicago Bulls, who lead it by 24. Talk about hot. The Chicago Bulls have been red hot, and you're looking at Chicago Stadium where it can really be hot for the competition. And as we zoom in, look at this Chicago shooting. Man, they've only missed 1 shot for the entire third quarter. Slick, that's pretty fair shooting. Even if you're dropping them into a wastebasket, that's not too bad.
We're down 24. They've hit 8 three-pointers. That's 24 points.
Yeah, really, that's been the difference in the game. And Chicago has outscored the Pacers 24-8 in a run they have going. Smits, they got it inside to Rick Smits. He knocks it in. He's in double figures. He has 10. Well, you would think that that's one place where the Pacers would like to attack if they can. Go to their big rookie and let him get his feet wet a little bit here. They kick it cross court to Pippen. And the Pacers trying to double team as much as possible on the perimeter, and that leaves the big stuff for Horace Grant as he tosses it in. 8 points for him, and a lead back to 24 again. 74-50. Pacers have hit the half-century mark. They've had a lot of trouble scoring this game. Downstairs to Rick Smits. Skiles. Vern Fleming. He'll shoot it. Nope, not this time. Grant claims the rebound. And Chicago's coming right back. Sam Vincent. Up he goes. Hey, missed one. Put that in the highlight reel. It's been a long time since they have missed one. Detlef Schrempf back in for Indiana. Smits. Schrempf, that's a three-pointer, I think.
That's it, Detlef. He can hit that shot.
Detlef Schrempf knocks one down. Believe it or not, that's his first points of the game.
You won't see that very often.
No. 74-53. 6.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The Pacers are back to 21 down. Vern Fleming got pushed off a little bit there. Left Jordan wide open to take a shot, uncovered. Pacers got the rebound after the miss.
Sit down.
And Skiles. Thompson tried to set a screen for him coming across. Vern Fleming downstairs for Detlef Schrempf, knocked away. Pippen. Jordan came up with it. There was contact and a foul called on Vern Fleming. That's his second, team second. And it'll be a common foul. And Scott Pippen will toss it in right in front of our broadcast position here. Dick Versace right in front of us saying, get him off of you.
They're hanging on him pretty good. All those cuts in from the weak side, they're just kind of hanging on.
Well, it's been a tough night. Tough night navigating here in Chicago. Jordan kicks it over. Pippen knocks down the shot.
I wonder if those guys give him part of their paycheck.
Well, there ought to be a lot of people buying Michael a steak dinner every once in a while.
He makes the game easy for his teammates.
Sure does. All they have to do is hit down the opportunity shots. Pick and roll there. They work it to LaSalle Thompson. He goes ahead and takes it. Nope. Rebound. Jordan again with already a triple-double, and he's just piling up the points. And the rebounds and the assists.
Here he is again.
He missed it. That's the first three-pointer that the Bulls have missed tonight. And that one ought to go on the highlight reel, because I'll tell you what, the incredible three-point shooting snap has stopped for Chicago at 8 straight.
He had three in a row and then shot an air ball.
Well, he's human. Although there are some people who debate that with you. Thompson missed it. The rebound comes off to Jordan, and here he goes. Michael driving underneath. Grant for the jam. Horace Grant with 10. 78-53. The lead is up to 25. And the Pacers go on the attack. Fleming covered by Jordan. Kick it out. Skiles is open for 3. Didn't get it. Detlef Schrempf tried to tip it out. Skiles got the ball back, leaning in.
That was a great one.
That was a tremendous shot. Guys, the total he had at New York, 13. Nice job. Tough scoring in there with that tall redwood slick. 78-55. 4:25 remaining in the third. Cartwright trying to post on Smits. Gets around him. Went up for the shot. Schrempf fouled him. And so Detlef Schrempf picks up personal foul number 2. Team's third. And Craig Hodges comes back in, and listen to the applause for him. Cartwright will get to the foul line. They rule he was in the act of shooting. And you saw, look, those people you saw in the stands, that's Craig Hodges' family here at the game.
They got to feel real good tonight.
Oh, yeah. Cartwright gets there. 9 points for Big Bill, that of course they acquired in the deal that sent Charles Oakley to New York. And it's there, 10 points for Cartwright. He's in double figures. 80-55. Bulls are hoping that Cartwright will give them the low post score that they need to play at a championship caliber level. Rick Smits, Cartwright on him. Tries to go to the middle. They double team him. Fleming. Now the Pacers working around a little bit. Skiles was open for the three-pointer. 4 seconds to shoot. Schrempf. Skiles is open. Yeah!
Three-point field goal. Scott Skiles.
Skiles was 16. And it's 80-58 as the Pacers fall back to 22 down. 3:43 remaining in the third. Turnaround by Grant, and he will get to the foul line after the foul on LaSalle Thompson. And we'll pause 5 seconds for station identification here on the Pacers Television Network.
This is WXIN 59, Indianapolis.
LaSalle Thompson got the foul, his third. And on the Pacers, that is their 4th team foul. And Grant did not get the first one. He'll try again. Well, one of the very few missed shots by Chicago here. They have just been overwhelming. What a performance. 11 points. By the way, speaking of performance in the Iron Man streak, we have the all-time Iron Man streak going on in here in Chicago. Bob Rosenberg, who has scored the games here at Chicago Stadium even before the Bulls were born. As Smits tried to go to the middle, he and Jordan. Foul called on Cartwright. That's number 4 on him. Team's second. Common foul. Corzine will come in and Cartwright to the bench. Detlef Schrempf will toss it in.
This is Smits making the move inside. Got a little push. Michael wanted a traveling call. Cartwright's out of the ball game.
81-58.
Take it in there. Take it in there.
Smits with a turnaround. Nope. And the rebound cleared off by Chicago. Michael Jordan. Stutter steps. Boy, just when you think he's slowed down, that's when he explodes on you. Corzine. They working around. The open man is Pippen. Nope. Jordan tipped it out. Did you see him go up there? Try it again. Under 3 minutes remaining in the third. Talking about that Iron Man streak, Bob Rosenberg is officiating as the official score for the Bulls is 915th straight game tonight without a miss. Pippen on the miss, and the Pacers come out of there with it, and a foul called. Pippen trying to reach back a little bit, perhaps in frustration on missing the shot. That's his third, team's third timeout. 2:43 remaining, third quarter of play, and we'll pause with a score of the Bulls 81 and the Pacers 58 here on the Pacers Television Network. The same Pacer Network television stations. Randy Whitman is back on for the Indiana Pacers. I guess the big news from here is that Craig Hodges is, after hitting 5 straight here, has not hit anything else, but he's within striking distance of an NBA record tonight. 8 3-pointers in a game. Go downstairs to Rick Smits. Went up strong for it and got the foul, and it'll be on Hodges coming in from the backside.
I think that's a part of Rick's game that he's going to have to develop some moves, some various types of moves, the little hook inside, the drop steps, and laying it on the floor. Yep. And I think he can. And if he does, it's going to really increase his offensive effectiveness.
Well, we know he has the shot. We know that he can dribble the ball and handle it all right for a big guy because we've seen him go up and down the floor with it. So I guess it is just a question of learning the specifics here.
Get through this rookie year. He knows what it's all about now.
11 points now for Rick Smits as he hits the second, split the foul shots, and the lead is cut to 22. Michael Jordan. Whitman is on him. They're trying to post Charles Davis in on that side, and off the screen comes Hodges, and that time he hits a two-pointer. That's the first points that he's hit in the game that were not from three-point range. 17 points for Hodges.
Has he missed a shot tonight?
No, I don't think he has. I'm sure he hasn't. He's hit 6. All 6 he's taken. And Skiles knocks down a jumper. He has 18 now.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
Scotty's got a good game going.
Under 2 minutes left for the quarter. And an 83-61 Bulls lead. The Pacers trying to hold their defensive positions. Corzine set the screen. Jordan flipped it out. Down went Jordan. Hodges for 2.
Again.
Rarely have I seen a shooting display like this. He has hit all 7 shots that he has taken. And a total of 19 points. He's just red hot tonight. Skiles. Smits. Skiles right back. Now they're trying to post him again. Just reload. Go right back into him. And a foul on Hodges. Trying to steal it.
Foul is on Craig Hodges.
So Hodges picks up his second here in the third quarter, and that puts the bonus on now. As Paxson comes in for Michael Jordan. 1:21 remaining in the third. The light goes on. And so this is the first time that anybody's had a chance to shoot the bonus shot here for the entire game. Neither team has reached the bonus to this point. So the Pacers get to the foul line. Michael Jordan already with a triple-double in his pocket, even if he doesn't go out on the floor anymore. #1 scorer in the NBA. Smits misses the first. Jordan came in leading the league in shooting. He's 5th in the league in field goal shooting. Leads the league, leads the club in turnovers, but with him handling the ball so much, you can live with that. Especially when you consider that he's given you 7 assists a game. That's not bad. You can live with a few turnovers here or there.
If that lead gets any higher, we may not see him the rest of the night.
Could be right. 85-62. Pacers will be hard pressed. I don't know if they'll be able to reach 100 points here tonight. Paxson. One thing about the Bulls, defensively, they've done a nice job. Grant off of the baseline, puts it in. Grant with 13.
They're all shooting the lights out.
Yep. And the Pacers cannot seem to stop them. Largest lead of the game, tied at 25. Downstairs to Smits. Moves on Corzine. Reverses it.
Nice move. Nice move.
Couldn't finish it off. There was a fight for the rebound.
Loose ball foul.
And a loose ball foul. Horace Grant gets his third. And with the bonus in effect, LaSalle Thompson, who is a very solid foul shooter, gets to the line. Now, since he's joined the Pacers, Slick, he is nearly 89% from the foul line. He's kicked it up. Good amount.
Don't put the hex on him.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe it. I put the hex on him. Shame on me. Well, he'll get this one down. He did. 7 points for LaSalle Thompson as he splits a pair of foul shots. Pacers have split a number of foul shots this quarter. 40 seconds to go in the third. A quarter that the Bulls have dominated. Hodges had the ball stripped away. Corzine got it. Underneath. Grant fed it, and it will count as Davis puts it in the basket. His first 2. Detlef Schrempf gets the foul, number 3 on him, and that puts the bonus light on.
That one just slipped out of Craig Hodges' hands. He was going for another 3. Here's Corzine. Grant. Boy, oh boy.
Well, it's been one of those nights. Pacers have been very close. In most games on the road, they've hung right in there. This has been one of those rare nights when the Bulls just got on top of them. And it was just too much. Whitman, 90-63. Big lead. Underneath the hoop, Skiles couldn't finish it off. And Chicago comes back. They'll go ahead and set it up and hold for a shot. See who they got. Pippen, Paxson, Corzine, he'll shoot it. Nope. Smits with a rebound, or Detlef Schrempf with a rebound, and that's it. And through 3 quarters of play, the Chicago Bulls firmly in the driver's seat. They have had a 36-point third quarter, and they have a 90-63 lead here on the Pacers television network. Quarter for Miller Lite, plus for having your entry drawn, Michael receives a Pacers starter jacket. Let's go to, how about Rick Smits? Got a good game going. Let's see if we can get it in there.
He's going to get his chance here.
Yeah, they're going right to him. Smits underneath, tipped away. Whitman gets the ball for Indiana. He'll come up firing. Didn't get it. Rebound tipped around, and Corzine claims it. So, you're still alive, Michael. Getting the fourth quarter. Speaking of another, Michael has had a really big game tonight. Corzine knocks it down. Dave Corzine from the top of the circle where he loves to shoot it. He has 4. Randy Whitman, they're looking for Smits inside. They're going to go right to him again. Fake the shot. Big Rick, now it's passed behind him. Whitman passed it behind him. He was kind of forced the other way. Charles Davis. Corzine, he'll shoot it again.
That's really his favorite spot, the top of the circle. He's knocked down 2 in a row.
He can really shoot it from out there, no question about it.
Everett Stevens is going to get some quality playing time here.
Lead is up to 31. Rick Smits going up for it. No, puts it off. Now the drive to the hoop. Heavy Stevens didn't get it. It's a long tip out. And Hodges has the ball. Feeds it off. And driving to the hoop. There was a foul. There will be shots coming. And Stuart Gray got the foul for the Pacers.
This is Charlie Davis coming in. Got it up on the ring, got fouled on the line.
We'll see Will Perdue coming in. You know who we haven't seen tonight for Chicago is Brad Sellers. Perdue is going to come in.
Brad's gone from a starter on this ball club and is really not getting a lot of playing time now. Will Perdue right there, out of Vanderbilt.
You'll see his first action. Well, there are those that say there's a strange and continuing kinship between the penthouse and the outhouse. And I think Sellers knows both sides of that one. Rebound is brought down by Corzine. Chicago will try it again. Hodges. The medium post, it goes to Will Perdue. Shovel pass for Corzine and a foul. So Corzine will get to the line. Rick Smits is called for it, number 2 on him. Second team foul. Well, we're still looking for somebody to hit the first basket here for Michael Calderon up in West Lafayette, Indiana. See if we can get you a camcorder here. Smits tried to steal it, foul. His third, team's third. Michael Jordan with a triple-double right now, 21 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists. He has been incredible.
Taking the rest of the night off.
Yep. They don't need him now. Lead is up to 32. They're going for more. On the baseline, Will Perdue missed it. The rebound is Davis, goes up. Smits standing blocked it. He's standing on his feet, he blocked that shot. That's what you call just letting the game come to you. He's a mountain, isn't he? Charles Davis. Anthony Frederick is in the ballgame. He's guarding him. Downstairs it goes. Paxson. 10 to shoot. Perdue will shoot it. Nope. Tipped. And Corzine on an over the back foul this time, so the Pacers finally get the ball back. Corzine, number 2 on him. And the first foul against Chicago on the quarter. So here comes Indiana. They still haven't scored. Remember, we're still looking for Rick Smits. And if he takes the first shot, we may have a camcorder to give away. They're going right down on the block, the big Rick. Up he goes for it. And he was fouled. He'll get to the line. So Rick taking it strong. Here's Sellers now seeing his first action. Will Perdue picked it up. That's number 1 on him. Team second. Dave Corzine goes to the bench. The Bulls using a lot of their players here now. Brad Sellers. That leaves only Jack Haley, who has not played. And I'm sure we'll see him at some point. Smits is there with the first one. This, by the way, does not count. If he hits these both, this does not constitute a field goal, being that it was fouled. He has to actually sink the field goal for you to win the camcorder, Michael. So 14 points for Rick Smits. Sellers in the lineup now. Chicago goes on the attack. Sellers and Perdue and Charles Davis up front. Davis pops out to get it. John Paxson in the guard line, along with Craig Hodges. Shot by Purdue, misses badly. Boy, they've really been wondering about him here, too. Here's Everett Stevens, all the way to the hoop. He missed it. He was right there, and he missed it. And Paxson driving. Hodges for three. He missed one. Davis got the rebound. That's his first miss. Davis, a hook shot, wouldn't go. And Indiana has it back. Everett Stevens. Anthony Frederick. The ball was stripped away. Frederick got it back. Puts it up. It was blocked. Purdue blocked it. Stevens, it's 2 against 5. Nobody went down court. 2 players, Stuart Gray and Whitman, never went down to court. And Smits got down to court late also. 95-65, the lead at 30. Those 2 players stayed back, anticipating a quick basket so that they could defend in case of a counterattack. 95-65. Approaching 6.5 minutes left for the quarter, and the Pacers have still not scored a field goal. Or no, excuse me, not 6.5. One of the light bulbs is out. I knew that couldn't be right. Brad Sellers from the baseline knocks it in. He has his first 2. They've got a light bulb out. It's actually Smits. He missed it! Frederick rolled it in. Oh, man. Michael, you lost a camcorder the hard way.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh.
Smits had the slammer, too.
He had it. And here's Brad Sellers knocking one down. He has 4. Took Pacers 3.5 minutes to get their first field goal of the quarter. Smits. And he knocks it down. Rick Smits, 16. Well, for Michael Calderon, Michael, you get yourself a Pacers starter jacket. Sorry we couldn't give you that Zenith beautiful camcorder. And the Miller Lite fourth quarter shootout. We'll try it again next time.
John Paxson hasn't taken a shot tonight.
Well, they haven't needed it. Sellers, that's a three-pointer. Brad Sellers has come right in and stuck 3 of them here. Nothing near the basket. But he's done it all. 102-69. They went over the century mark with that shot. Stuart Gray had the ball stripped away, and he hit the end line trying to get the ball back. And the rout is on. 33 points to lead. And the fans, of course, they have some promotions here. I think they give away something if the score reaches a certain amount. I didn't remember what it is here. Some of the buildings are different around the league. Some do some things and some don't. Sellers goes to Purdue. The ball hit Anthony Frederick's shoulder, and then he couldn't find the ball. 8 seconds to shoot. Hodges to Will Purdue. 4 to shoot. Underneath, Hodges missed the layup. It's too close. Couldn't hit it. Everett Stevens. It goes off the glass and in. Everett played 1 minute against New York, and he had 1 point. If you could do that your entire career, you'd be a heck of a player. Point-a-minute guy. And the Chicago Bulls will go ahead and take a timeout here in the fourth quarter as they have taken control of the basketball game. We have 6:48 showing on the clock. Our score in the ball game right now has the Bulls on top of the Indiana Pacers by a 102-71 score. Well, you're looking at the floor of the Chicago Stadium where they once played a football game, an NFL National Football League championship game in this building. Would you believe it? Back in the 30s, they did it. They did it once. And right now, I think the Bulls feel as if they can play football or just about anything. There's Will Purdue. And if he gets it rolling, you know that everybody's doing the job because Purdue has seen very little playing time here. There's been a lot of questioning about whether he can really make it in the NBA. He was a first-round draft choice. Smits goes right to work on him and scores. Smits with 18. And Purdue picked up the foul trying to stop him. That's number 2 on him. Team's third, and Jack Haley, the last man, the proverbial last man off the bench, who last scored against the Boston Celtics when he had a 6.5 rebound performance. Jack Haley comes in, a free agent pickup from UCLA. Smits converts the three-point play. He's closing in on 20. 19 points on the night. Scott Skiles, by the way, is 2 points away from a career high. Oh, he's not in there right now, tying his career high of 20 points. Brad Sellers. Screen there by Haley, and boom, he almost
Offensive foul.
Took Everett Stevens' head off there, and Haley picks up the foul. That's a pretty bruising screen there, Slick. Well, the Pacers come right back. They have some work to do. Rick Smits, they double team him, goes out front, and Anthony Frederick will fire and misfire. On the rebound, a battle, and Stuart Gray is called for a foul. That's his second. Team's fourth.
If you're going to have a night like this, which we're having, for sure, we got a ball game tomorrow night at home, so the guys that started out the ball game can sit and watch tonight and get a little rest and be ready to go tomorrow night. That's the NBA.
And Detroit, you know that won't be an easy game. Downstairs it goes to Will Perdue. He's covered by Smith. 10 to shoot. Paxson. Long one. That's a three-point attempt. It's tipped around. Randy Whitman claims it for the Pacers. And up the floor comes Indiana. Everett Stevens spinning, driving. Good pass off, and Smith finishes it off.
Boy, Everett's got some quickness.
He's got
some quickness. He's got some jumping ability. He made a real nice play there.
21 points. And the ball was tipped over the sideline, and Indiana gets the ball right back. 21 points for Big Rick. He's had a block shot in the last 8 straight games. A string of 8 games with at least one block shot. Whitman, of course, he extended that tonight. He had a good block. Smits over the middle.
Here's that hook.
Whoops, and there's a loose ball foul. This one against Stuart Gray.
Those are two rookies playing against each other, Billy. Perdue and Rick Smits. Now notice how Perdue, being a rookie's letting Rick set up awfully deep in there, whereas when Bill Cartwright was in there, he was pushing Rick out on the floor.
Yep. So Haley gets to the line. There's Michael Jordan with Dave Corzine. And for Michael, this is a moment of joy. He's had many already. The defending NBA MVP and scoring champion. Jack Haley to the line. Shoots over 70% from there. Played for Walt Hazzard. I don't know, something must be pretty funny. It's not funny on the Pacer bench, I'll tell you that. So, that's why they call them laughers. 2 for Jack Haley. And it's 106-76. 5 minutes to go. Whitman downstairs to Smith. They're going right back at Perdue. And he just turned him around. Missed the shot, though. And the rebound was taken off by Haley again. So everybody has played. And Reggie Miller, one of the few, hasn't played for Indiana tonight. 10 players have played. Perdue with a turnaround. Didn't get it. Rebound fought for. Charles Davis. Nice sachet as he got in underneath, and Charles Davis has 6.
Nice pass again.
And
nice pass by Everett Stevens.
Frederick converts it. He has 4. Greg Dreiling, who is at home, did not make the trip with a ball club. He has not played tonight. So the Pacers were down to 11 men, and then with Miller really down to 10. Sellers put the shot up, and did Rick Smits swat that one away. Frederick caught his own pass. That you cannot do. Or caught his own shot, if you wish, however you like to call it. To the sideline. And John Paxson brings it across. There's 4 minutes to go. Bulls are winning at a 60% clip. Paxson knocks it down. They are winning 60% of their ball games. And you know where that puts you in the Central Division? In 5th place. Downstairs to Smits, and Perdue is going to be called. Perdue just isn't getting there that fast. Smits is just getting the spot too fast on him.
Perdue can't handle Rick inside in that low post.
No way. Frederick will toss it inbounds. Fresh 24. 3:41 remaining. Everett Stevens, he's playing in front of the home crowd. He played at Evanston High School.
Hit it, Everett. Nice shot.
Did indeed. Everett Stevens with 4.
He's looked good coming off the bench.
He has indeed. Come in and done a nice job. Hasn't gotten out of control. That's a nice thing to see. Little screen there. Haley gets a return feed. Smits blocked it. And a foul. I think on offensive foul on Haley was before the block. Haley with his 2nd. Look at him crash into Everett Stevens, and then Smits just wiped it out. 110-80. Lead at 30 points even. 3:16 remaining. For the Pacers, it'll be another night, specifically tomorrow night. as they have the Detroit Pistons, followed by the Boston Celtics on Thursday. Whitman on the miss. Haley kicks it out. Here comes Chicago again. Paxson, Purdue, Sellers. And Sellers has 9.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, a big slam there by Anthony Frederick.
He went flying in there.
Oh, yeah, he's got a good vertical leap. He jumps over 30 inches. Got a great vertical leap. Purdue, the hook shot over Smits. Purdue with 4. Frederick again, and this time Sellers stops him with a block shot. Haley tries to spin around Stuart Gray. Came up, and there will be 2 shots here as Stuart Gray picks up the personal foul, and we will pause in the ball game. Gray gets his 4th, 2:28 remaining. Yeah, it's a laugher for Michael Jordan and the Bulls scoring the game. Chicago 114 and Indiana 82 on the Pacers television network.
And I flat guarantee you they're not going to come up with another ball game like this against us. We're playing tough.
Jack Haley to the foul line. Well, Haley rolls it up and in. Slick, you've done a lot of coaching. Don't you wish you could come up with about a 33-point play here? That's about what the Pacers need to get back into it. 33 to be exact. If you have one, this is a good chance to use it right here. If you want to whisper it in my ear, you do the X's and O's, and I'll try to follow you.
This is one of the tough nights when you're a coach. It's
It is.
nice and easy for Doug Collins, and it's tough for Dick Versace.
Randy Whitman, inside it goes to Smits. The hook shot puts it up and in. Rick Smits at 23 as he goes over Purdue again. He has an 11-point quarter going. Approaching 2 minutes to go. And the fans, I think, are looking for some free something as Davis fires, didn't get it. Gray with a rebound.
2 minutes left in this ball game.
Feed over the timeline. Anthony Frederick ducks in. Nope. Fought for the rebound. Sellers stole it away from him. Sellers to Will Purdue, to Haley. And Frederick with a great block. But he's called for a foul. That was a tremendous effort by Anthony. Boy, he really got up there.
Here it is on the feed off. Anthony comes from behind.
Well,
120 gets free pizzas.
oh, is that what it is? All right. Well, Jack Haley, first one is there. I understand also that if the Bulls are successful in holding Indiana under 100, all the fans get a free hot dog. So this was, what is this, a twofer? They call those twofers?
And they're going for pizza. They got free pizzas the last time we were in here.
That's right. You get a week of free food going at this rate. Smits, after Haley's miss, they give Haley a little bit of the raspberries. That's all right. They still, is Hodges out there? They can still take a whack at a three-pointer here. Downstairs to Smits. He's just going to work. He's just going on Purdue. They just can't wait. He's licking his chops to get at him. 33 points, a minute 28 left. The screen from Purdue. Paxson for 3. There it is. No, it's a two-pointer. It's a two-pointer. And so they didn't get it. I thought he was outside the three-point line. Paxson with 4. Whitman looking for the entry to Smits. They're going right back at him. And Smits scores it. He has a 25-point game. Minute 10 left.
Well, they're screaming for that pizza, aren't they?
They are indeed. Paxson going for it. Nope. Gray got the rebound. Here's Everett Stevens. Good pass. Anthony Frederick with a slam.
Everett's done a nice job tonight.
And Frederick with an 8-point fourth quarter. Now here they go again. This is crunch time now. Paxson. Haley, he'll go for it. Oh, and the pizza manufacturers around town are saying, no, no, no. Oh, yeah, they breathed another sigh of relief. Frederick missed everything. Ended up on the seat of his pants. Stevens tried for the steal. Haley going to it. Whitman stripped the ball. Sellers, he lost it. Davis, Smits blocked him. And a foul. Or is it a tie ball? Foul called on Smits, I think. So Smits gets his fourth.
Pizza, pizza, pizza. This is the most excitement we've had here tonight outside those 5 or 6 threes that Craig hit.
You're right.
The fans are really into this thing. How would you like to be on the line and miss both these free throws?
I wouldn't want to walk out of here. You'd have about 14,000 hungry fans waiting for you. Davis. There it is.
There it is. Pizza time.
Well, and that ends all of the questions. The last question to be answered tonight has been answered. Davis missed the second one. Haley fought for the rebound. He gets it. Chicago has another chance. Davis double teamed. Underneath, Purdue. Will Purdue puts it up. He has 6 points in the fourth quarter. 122 to 88.
Dick Versace is saying, let's get this thing over with.
Indeed. Don't stop the clock, whatever you do. Whitman has his first 2 of the game. Stevens stole it. Can he get off a shot?
Take that 3, Everett.
He's going for 3. Oh, and it hit the back rim. And the game comes to an end. An impressive performance for the Chicago Bulls as they finish it off here, and we'll be returning to Chicago. Final score, Chicago 122, Indiana 90.